Hi, Virgo. Welcome to your July 9th weekly quick and dirty reading with Divine Love Tarot. Okay, so this is just going to be a quickie snapshot into the energies of your relationship this week. I'm also incorporating another deck into the reading. It's the Tarot of I just had a ultimate brain freeze right here. Tarot of Sexual Magic. I'm so sorry. Okay, so we're going to see if I can get a little bit more energy into the relationship and also some insight for our singles, okay? So let's go ahead and start with the relationship snapshot. Okay, it's 4-card spread. The first card represents the state of the relationship right now. And for you guys this week, it's the 3 of Swords. The next card represents, your lesson for this week, Virgo. The next card represents your partner's lesson for this week. And the last card represents your advice card for the week. Okay, so 3 of Swords in your relationship situation. It's saying that there's some type of heartbreak, some type of betrayal, maybe a breakup or a pending breakup, but right now things are not good, okay? There's a lot of hurt feelings. There's a lot of resentment going on right now. So I don't know whether you guys are going through a breakup or maybe you've come back together, but this pain, the residual pain, is still very much present and guiding you guys this week, all right? It's an undercurrent of what's going on for you this week. So your advice, Virgo, is the 2 of Cups. And this is the card that's asking you to speak your heart, okay? It's telling you to express the caring that you feel for your partner. So if something has happened, this is your opportunity to speak your, truth. Let your partner know how you really feel. They need this right now, okay, in order to mend these hurt feelings. Your partner's advice for this week is the 10 of Wands. And it's saying basically that asking your partner to persevere. Maybe things may be rough, but, just try to continue to push through it, okay? Which means that your relationship is worth salvaging, worth working on. And so if you could be kind and loving towards your partner, it will encourage them to stick in there with you when they possibly want to break up at this point, okay? And your advice card for both of you and for the relationship this week is the King of Pentacles. And this card is asking you both to take responsibility for your actions in the relationship. Okay, it's asking you to care for each other. Okay, the King of Pentacles, he's a provider. Okay, so basically you guys need to stabilize your relationship and both of you need to just put in a little bit of more effort, because when things get hard is when you need to put more effort, even though sometimes we feel like giving up, okay? So that's just the quick snapshot for this week. Let's go ahead and see what the other deck has to offer. Okay, so the first card in the deck of the Tarot of Sexual Magic is the Knight of Chalices, or the Knight of Cups, okay? The next card in this deck is the 6 of Chalices, or the 6 of Cups. The next card is the Knight of Swords. And the last card is the Emperor. Okay, so let's go ahead and start with the Knight of Chalices. And the Knight of Chalices says that a memory may revive desire for an ex and destroy blocks from the past. Okay, so if you're single, okay, you may have still feelings for an ex, or a memory of your ex might spark those old loving feelings that you have for that person. If you're in a relationship, you could possibly just be thinking about things that happened in the past, or an ex may be coming back towards you and causing possible trouble in your current situation. Maybe that's what the Three of Swords represents, okay, if this ex had anything to do with your situation. All right, so now we move on to the 6 of Chalices. And the 6 of Chalices is saying, actually, I think I have these cards in the opposite, mixed up in the position. The Knight of Chalices says that without encounters with others, you cannot find yourself. That's what the Knight of Chalices is saying, without encounters. Because I'm like, the 6 of Cups, I know is the card of past partners. So that definition goes to this card. I apologize for that. So the Knight of Chalices is saying in this deck that without encounters with others, you cannot find yourself, okay? So that can be interpreted in a few ways, but this basically is asking you to look outside of yourself, okay? In any situation, any relationship, there's always more than one person. There's two people to take into consideration, yourself and your partner, all right? And I feel like if you're single, this is saying that you need to basically open yourself up to encounters with other people. Okay, maybe some of us were saving ourselves, quote unquote, for that special person, but in the meantime, there's other people that you can probably date, because how else are you going to get to know yourself if you don't have experiences with other people, and not necessarily just sexual experiences, but still emotional experiences. You get to know what you like, so maybe you need to just give somebody a chance. Okay. Now that we go to the Six of Chalices, and this card says that memory may revive desire for an ex and destroy blocks of the past. Okay, so this is the card. Six of Chalices equates to the Six of Cups, and the Six of Cups sometimes can represent that a past lover comes back, or memories. You're thinking of things that happened in the past. Okay. We move on to the Knight of Swords. And the Knight of Swords says that today's prey may become tomorrow's hunter and vice versa. So I feel like this is kind of like a what comes around goes around. And you may want to just keep that in mind, okay, with your actions within the relationship, or if you're single and you're dealing with someone, you just remember, treat others how you want to be treated, okay? And the last card we have is the Emperor. And the Emperor says you must know how to dominate yourself, okay? And I feel like, as the Emperor usually does represent self-control, okay? So you may need to learn self-control before you can try to be dominant in a relationship or control others. You have to control yourself first, or be able to master yourself first, okay? So that is a quick snapshot into the energies of this week. I may do some more readings with these cards so that we can get some more in depth into it, and I can incorporate the traditional meanings as well as this deck meaning. But for now, that's what we're going to do for this week. And the monthly readings are already up, so you can go ahead and check those out. Okay, and I hope to see you next week for the next weekly reading. Okay, have a good one, Virgos. Bye.